Benny, first of all, a very warm welcome to the New Saints. Going back in time, you were born in Portugal. You moved to England when you were about 10 years of age, but not for footballing reasons.
No, I moved to England because of my mum and dad got a job here, and just stayed in England until now.
And when you were back in Portugal, did you kick a ball around there?
Yeah, I started playing when I was 4 years of age, and since then I've played until now.
And you got spotted by Oldham Athletic. How did that come about?
So I was playing for my county, Lancashire, and we played in a trial game against Oldham, and I was playing left wing back at the time, and I actually scored. And after the game, they just said to me, "Do you want to come down for a few games and stuff?" And then they offered me a scholarship.
Well, you must have impressed them because you didn't even go for a trial. You went straight in and signed papers with them.
Well, yeah, I'd like to think so. Yeah, I'd like to think so that I would impress them by playing in the game, and obviously they offered me a scholarship. But I still played a few games for them before I signed any papers.
And then you also played for Oldham Athletic as you progressed through the system while they were still in the Football League.
Yeah, so I was playing for the under-18s, my first year scholarship, and then in my second year I made my debut around August time against Salford in the Papa John's Cup. And a few days later, a few days later I came on against Brentford in the Carabao Cup, and after that I made my league debut against Rochdale away, and from then I played a few games in the league, and yeah.
And did that development, which was quite quick, did that surprise you perhaps, or were you thinking to yourself, I am playing well and I am on the verge of making the first team?
Yeah, honestly, to be honest with you, when I first went up I was a little bit shocked, but after a few games I felt like I was holding my own, and I was ready to play in the first team, and yeah.
And unfortunately Oldham Athletic got relegated from the Football League, but you stayed on at the club and you've played games in the National League.
Yeah, I think last year I played 12 games or so in the National League, and yeah.
And did you find that there was a big difference? You're still a very young footballer, of course, now, but did you find there was still a difference between the Football League and the National League?
I don't think there's a big difference, but I think obviously as you get higher in the ranks there obviously will be a bigger difference, but I think from playing in League 2 it's a few more teams play a bit more football, and then in the National League teams just go more direct and it's a bit more physical.
And one thing in life in general, and I think football in particular, you never know where the journey takes you. And here we are at Park Hall. When did you first realise that the New Saints were showing an interest in you?
About a week ago, I came here and trained on last Thursday, and I found out 2 days before that, on the Tuesday, that there could be a possibility in a loan until Jan. So it was really a no-brainer, to be honest, because I thought to myself, I need to go and play some games, and there's no better place to come here.
And you've been here, you've been part of the training, you've met the lads, you've been in the dressing room. What are your first impressions?
Yeah, the lads are great. They welcomed me really well. I think the standard's very good, to be fair, and yeah, I just can't wait to get going.
And you mentioned that you were spotted by Oldham as a left wing back. What is your favourite position?
I'd probably say the left wing back position because it allows me to get forward, but anywhere on the pitch I don't mind playing, but left wing back is probably my favourite.
And all players of course have ambitions and set themselves targets. What do you want to achieve during your time here with the New Saints?
I just want to play as many games as I possibly can, get myself back up to pace. Obviously I've been out the game for a long time now. So yeah, I've just come here to try and get myself as many games as I can and hopefully show the people what I can do.
And of course we all know how pressured football can be, especially at certain times. What do you like to do away from the game to relax and take time out?
I usually like to go to the gym, to be honest. I try and go to the gym as much as I can. If we haven't got it in at the place at football already, I try and go to the gym as much as I can, because I think it just takes your brain away from all the football stuff that's going on and you can just relax for a bit.
And one of the things, as you know, when you sign for a football club, there is an initiation ceremony. Here at Park Hall, you'll be asked at some point in the near future to stand up in front of everyone and sing a song. What, Benny, are we likely to hear from you?
Well, at Oldham I sang If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys, so I'll probably be doing that one as well.
Excellent. We look forward to that one. Again, Benny, a very warm welcome to the New Saints, and we trust that you have a very enjoyable season with us.
Thanks very much.